Tiki, they call me the oracle. I'm about to make this historical. These questions you ask me rhetorical. Like, who do I be? I am the queen. I'm rich supreme. You didn't know? What do you mean? Loki, they call me the oracle. I'm about to make this historical. These questions you ask me rhetorical. Like, who do I be?
Hey y'all, peace and blessings. This is your girl, the Philly Bruja. Hey y'all, hey. Let me know if my mic sounds nice. I'm straight. Well, I don't have a mic actually. I'm just doing this off the dome here, okay? Listen, hey. Hey y'all, hey, Magic, get off the laptop. God damn it, Mr. Beasley, go on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can never do it live without interruptions. Okay. Go on, Mr. Beasley. Get off. Get off the thing. All right, listen. Peace and blessings. Welcome, everybody. G5, what's going on? Everybody, come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm not going to be long, and this live will probably self-destruct. Okay? Listen. So, I've been trying to catch up here and there and everywhere, I'm just going all through. I've been in the jungle and whatnot, and, the beach and all this like that, like this. Took a little break from social media and the internet and the foolishness and fuckery. But here's what I don't take too lightly, okay? And that's when it comes to people and when it comes to sobriety, okay? Yeah, let's talk about it just briefly, okay? I don't. It's a lot of things I like to laugh and joke about, and sobriety is not one of them. And when individuals play in people's face. Okay. Now I'm gonna walk you through this process because once upon a time, there was a girl. Once upon a time, there was a girl. She was a little baby bruja. And at one point, she thought that she could change the world. Yeah, she thought that she could change the world one motherfucker at a time. Okay? That little baby bruja grew up, to face the cold, hard reality of what? Motherfuckers have addictions, vices, and all that shit, right? Listen, that's not why I came live today. Whatever your vices, your twists, anything like that, that's you. Do you. Remember, I've always said that. I'm kind of like a no judgment zone, okay? Whatever your twist is, enjoy that, but own it, okay? What I don't take too kindly to, G5, yes, I will give a hug to Chunk. He's not really chunky anymore, so we're going to have to come up with a different name. I don't take too kindly to people playing in others' faces. And I wanted to come here and educate really quickly on the whole process of what happens when you do decide to make that major brave step into recovery, right? And I also I want to say that I had firsthand knowledge of this because once upon a time that was a career field that I wanted to go into because, as you all know, when it comes to charity and what I do offline and things of that nature, that involves the sick and the suffering. I don't play when it comes to them. Not only that, that has touched my life personally across the board. Like I'm sure it has touched your life, others' lives. That's right, bro. I'm about to get into it. And just like I'm sure it has touched many other people, with your family, even yourself, and kudos, bravo to you, to the folks who are really out there. I heard the lady, I think her name is Demetra, bravo. I heard Ali, she's been not saying you had a problem, girl, okay? I'm just saying you had said something about being alcohol free for quite some time. And I want to say bravo, welcome to the club. I myself personally have not had any alcohol in probably almost 2 years. Whenever I had told y'all about the HTP, I've had like wine and stuff like that here and there, but I'm completely turned off by alcohol, right? So listen, welcome to the sobriety club, okay? And again, like I said, no judgment. Whatever your twist is, that's your twist. But just what's the word I'm looking for? That could possibly turn somebody off from getting help. Okay? Yes, I'm proud of you, Allie. Hang in there, baby. It's not hard. I tell you one thing, I don't miss waking up with hangovers or anything like that, okay? Especially with a Tyler. Like, man, I got to be on my P's and Q's because he don't give a damn. Listen, and again, like I said, whatever your twist is, that's your twist. That's no judgment. But I'm here to educate on the process of going into a rehab or to a recovery center and things of that nature, okay? Because like I said in the beginning, once upon a time, that was a career field that I was going into. I got all the way up to doing my clinicals. And I did that inside of a look, Reed, what's up, Reed? I've been in your bushes too. Good, excellent work. I'm loving the Philly content, okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, and I'm not going to be long, I promise. I just want to talk about this bullshit that I've been seeing. I was in Nephew Bushes the other day, yesterday. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to come quickly and educate you. Guys, Dice, what's up, bro? I missed you. I missed all of y'all, actually, for real. I don't miss the fuck shit, but I did miss y'all. That's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I saw? I don't take when people make those big steps to go and get help and get clean and sober and things of that nature. That is a huge fucking step, man. It's huge and it takes so much bravery. Like, oh my gosh, you guys just don't understand. Well, maybe some of you do. And I don't like people fucking around with that, man. That's something that's close, near and dear to my heart. Okay? And I wanted to talk about this process because actually what made me turn away from that as a career is because I talked about this before, I believe. I got sick and tired of going to fucking funerals. Okay? I got tired of going to funerals. Overdose after overdose after overdose. And I was taking it home with me. I was bringing it home with me. I was depressed because once upon a time, I wanted to be able to help the world, okay? And I was bringing this home. It started disrupting my own personal life. I could not manage to separate work from home. So I pivoted away from my career into drug and alcohol addiction, rehabilitation. But I still worked within the community. I still went back. And if I was asked to go back and do motivational speaking and things of that nature at this facility, I even offered this opportunity to the young lady who, this fuck shit is about or whatever. Hey, listen, if you really want to get clean, come. I'm going to make it my business to visit you every week. And then I'll schedule myself as the speaker so I can get to sneak in and see you on a Tuesday. Okay? Like that kind of thing. If you're really serious about this, you want it to be a posh facility, this is what that is. And here's where I'm going with this, okay? This particular place where I did my clinicals and stuff at, it catered to, the more wealthier side of folks or whatever. I'm talking about doctors, lawyers, police, fire, EMT, nurses, teachers. So when people have the idea of what the face of addiction is, well, you can look in the mirror because the face of addiction could possibly be you, me, whatever. Everybody has their own cross to bear. What I don't like and don't take too kindly to is somebody playing in people's faces. Let me tell you how this works. When you decide to make that huge jump into getting help, there is a 7 to 10 day blackout period. Do you know what that is? A 7 to 10 day blackout period. How this process works, I don't give a damn if you are a celebrity, a multimillionaire, a this or a that, or a sick and suffering person down in Kensington and Allegheny, okay? Or Skid Row in LA. There is a process. It is a 7 to 10 day blackout period. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? That 7 to 10 day blackout period means that from the moment that you get in there and you go into intake. Hold on, Mr. Beasley, get down. Goodness. When you decide to make that big step and you walk into that facility, that is called intake, okay, and admissions. One of the first things that is done, okay? And I seen them coming in every fucking condition you can think of, okay? I'm talking drunk as a skunk, nodded out, amped up, zoomed up, whatever. I've seen them come in all types of conditions. Hey, Cece girl, listen, I've seen them come in all kinds of conditions, okay, into intake. One of the first things that is done is you are handing over your mobile devices when you decide to sign on that paper in that dotted line saying that this is what you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to call him back. This is what you want to do, right? That 7 to 10 day blackout period, no. You are usually a patient is going to be medically detoxed, okay? Do y'all know, or have you seen anyone detox? Oh man, we talking about, oh, I miss you guys too, CC. Listen, I just wanted to pop out the cloud real quickly out the bush, okay? Just quickly to talk about this because I don't like people playing in motherfuckers' faces, okay? All right. So you got that intake part, right? And then when you decide to go ahead and do it, sign all the paperwork in, da-da-da-da-da. Now you're going into detox, right? Now you're going to be going through withdrawal. And for some people, it can be very, very, very serious, deadly even. Believe it or not, alcohol is one of the number one ways withdrawal can kill somebody. So that part. You're being medically treated for your withdrawal. They are checking on you. That is part of the 7 to 10 day blackout period. There is no free passes. Okay. You don't get no free passes or anything like that to go and handle personal business. The shit. 15 to 20 days in. Okay. If your insurance allows you to stay that long. Unfortunately, not everyone is given that privilege. But that does not come like within a week or nothing like that. That's inpatient care. So you got your detox part. We had this saying, right? There is a payphone in there. It's probably still a payphone in there, right? Where you can, make sure you can check up on your personal affairs and things of that nature. But we had this thing where we would call it the pain box, right? Because you got people who are withdrawing, right? And you don't have that substance to take you out of clarity, right? So a lot of times people get overwhelmed with guilt, shame, and all kinds of things that happen while you are detoxing, right? The last thing we would ever advise someone to do is get on them fucking phones, okay? This is the time that you take to heal yourself, which is why, personally, I have the Serenity Prayer hanging in my house, not just downstairs, but even in my bedroom, because it's the truth. That time away is for you to heal. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want this misinformation out there because that could be harboring or stopping someone, I should say, from actually seeking help. We all know in addiction, people lie. They lie. And you know what the unfortunate thing is? The unfortunate thing is the majority of the addicts I know are good people with really bad demons. And they've done really, terrible things for that demon, right? After that, I'm getting phone calls. I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly. You got your inpatient care, okay? That's both short-term and long-term. You will not be getting any passes to go see anyone or anything like that. You don't get a free pass from a celebrity on down to the sick and suffering homeless, okay? You're not getting a free pass to go nowhere because you medically can't, okay? But I want y'all to know, we had a saying, the doors don't lock from the inside, and they don't. You can leave. You can leave. And if we would allow someone to leave before someone's behavior will put the risk of other patients' sobriety, put their sobriety at risk. We just let them leave. The doors open about. They don't lock. Not from the inside. Not the place I did my clinicals. They don't lock. You can leave. And it's going to go on record that it's against, I think it's medical orders, okay? They're saying, hey, you can go. And we've seen them go. We've seen them go. I'll never forget a doctor rolled up, right, in a Lamborghini, drunk as a skunk. And I guess he was tired. He decided he wanted to come and get some treatment. And I don't know if he had a history with that place or not, but he lasted every bit of a day, maybe, right? And he was allowed to just go ahead and leave because he just wasn't ready. He wasn't ready to make that step, And the withdrawals and the shakes, it really was against medical orders. I guess he just couldn't take it. He wasn't ready. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, that those doors, you can leave. Okay. You can go. You definitely go. And also, I wanted to be mindful. I'm not saying about the passes and visitors. You can have visitors, but it's after that 7 to 10 day blackout period. I think it was like every Sunday was like family day or something like that, where the families would come up. They would come up and, talk to their loved ones and spend some time together and do all of that other good stuff. But you got to remember, in that inpatient care time, you're talking about, you got meetings, you got therapy, all kinds of therapy. That place had everything from meditation, art, yoga, all of that kind of shit like that, right? Trauma resolution, that's very important. You meet with psychologists, psychiatrists, across the board. Because what you want to do is heal the trauma what made you, set off into that direction. You know what I'm saying? Using a drug or a vice, I should say, is a symptom. It is a side effect of a disconnect. Something happened there. You know what I'm saying? So it's very brave, and I'm proud of all of, the folks who decided to take that step. My God, this phone keeps ringing. And I'm sorry I'm not looking at the comments. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get through this so I can go. So you got all of that part. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about assessment, intake, detox, the medical detox part of it. And then you have the inpatient care that can go from anywhere from 2 weeks, right, up until 90, 120 days, right? And that whole entire part of that, you are relearning how to do things and love on yourself and deal with life on life terms, okay? Learning to love yourself again. And then not only that, you have intensive outpatient program, which is IOP, after that. And that can be anywhere from 1 year to 2 years. And then other people who decide to go to, the NA and AA meetings and things of that nature. I know some people who go to those joints like a couple times a day because they need it, and it works for them. It works if you work it. You feel me? And then after that, you got to start planning for your life after treatment, because you have to change your people, places, things, your behaviors. Everything has to change because the way you did it before didn't work. Right? This is going to be something that's ongoing in your life. A lot of people fail, but a lot of people succeed. So I just didn't want to let this whole narrative of this whole past and posting on social, none of that shit happens. Once you sign that intake paperwork, that phone is gone. Okay? It's gone. It's gone. That's it. That's all. All right? Hold on. Let me see. Let me read some of these comments really quickly. Yeah, because your body, yes, it's becoming so dependent. Of course. Can be very fatal going through detox. Okay? Which is why there's that 7 to 10 blackout. I've seen people go through detox, alcohol withdrawal, right? And it's so it was progressed so much, right? That particular facility they couldn't help this person because they had what they called wet brain. That's when there's no cure for that. There's no cure for wet brain. Okay. How did in here used to be like the club? Yo, listen. I used to go to some of the meetings with with the relative and stuff. With relatives, I had an aunt who actually was on 2020. She was one of the people who inspired my early career goals. Okay, she's on 2020 when it came to the crack addiction and overcoming it, and she's like a pretty big deal. Rest in peace to her. She's like 30 years clean. She died clean and sober, okay? But she had cancer or whatever. But listen, what the hell was I just saying? You know what? Damn it. That's why I shouldn't went back to the comments. Damn you, Hamlin. The stuff I was hearing yesterday is like, that's bullshit. That's not how this works. Act the fuck off. That's not how it works. I don't care about your financial status. That's just not how the fuck it works. Okay? You are going to be going through so much medically. Your body is detoxing. It is withdrawing from whatever chemical dependency you are coming off of. All right? The last thing you are going to do is get a motherfucking unsupervised pass to go do any fucking thing, including using your phone. Girl, boy, person, stop playing with me. I don't know. To me, I just take it very serious because it's something that is so near and dear to my heart. It's so near and dear to my heart that I dropped out the bush. Okay? I wasn't planning to go live. I wasn't planning to engage. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so near and dear to me because I think it's such a huge, brave step for anyone to make when they decide to go and get professional treatment. Okay? So, and then I picked the song at the beginning because, again, that whole song is about drugs, by the way. The song that I played in the beginning. Again, if you have a vice and that's your shit, own it. Own it. Because guess what? Especially around these parts of YouTube, you're going to find an audience. Okay? But don't fuck around and play with other people's sobriety, man. Don't do that. Don't be a trigger warning for someone who maybe was once sick and suffering. This shit can be very triggering to people. I mean, I've never done a drug in my life. I grew up in the crack era. Nobody got time for that. I knew what the fuck the outcome could be. And who am I? Who am I to think that I'm any different from anybody else? What would make me so special that I wouldn't get addicted? I always say, people say, why me? Well, why the fuck not you? Okay? I don't think anything separates me from anyone else who has tried, drugs. Those kind of drugs, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't never want to run that that test. Because no, I don't think I'm that damn special. You hear me? I know for a fact I'm addicted to coffee. I know that. I was struggling with my addiction to Amazon. I'm doing much better, you guys. I'm doing much, much better. Oh gosh, I'm doing better. Yay, Tiffany! Yay! Oh, excuse me. Yay, Bruja! Yay! I'm doing much better with my Amazon addiction, you guys. But I'm just saying, whatever your shit is, and that's your shit. You don't plan on cleaning up. You don't plan on withdrawing or detox. You don't plan on doing none of that shit. You want to do what the fuck you want to do and be you. There is an audience for that shit. You hear me? There is an audience for you. If you want to get up on this motherfucker and be drunk from morning till night, there are people on the YouTube streets and anywhere else on social media land that will fucking accept you. Okay? G5, I'm doing so much better. I'm down to like maybe one order every 2 weeks, which is good because you guys know I was getting packages every fucking day. So listen, whether you wanted to be drunk on this bitch from morning to night, you want to blaze it up. No, I don't really consider weed a drug. We're going to take it off the table. That's a medicine, man. And I don't even smoke weed, but I see the benefits. I'm just saying, whether you want to do heroin and dip the fuck out on the live, it's going to be an audience for that shit too. Okay? There's going to be an audience for you. Do you guys realize that there is a sector of addicts who are in active addiction who literally have their own sector here on YouTube, and they fuss and they fight, and guess what? They're fucking monetized. You're just like, y'all motherfuckers. The black and the beef sectors, and they the same motherfuckers over there, but they living in their truth. They are living in their truth. I don't think I've ever seen any, and I peeked in their bushes. Because again, it's come across my timeline because of things, because of the things I watch on YouTube. So of course that's come across. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is beefing too. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. But at least none of them are pretending to be sober, right? They're fucking addicts and they own it and they're fussing, fighting, carrying on, just like the rest of the motherfucking YouTube people, folks. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I just wanted to pop out the bush and clear that whole thing up. Maybe educate anyone who don't know from the inside perspective. I was just listening to this. This is complete bullshit. Like, what? What? That's not how this shit works at all. Okay. Do you know that even when you do get to the point where you are given a pass for a couple hours to go home, when you come back into the facility, you are immediately searched, right? You are given a drug test. The poom is pat down, watch, everything, all of that shit before you are allowed back into the facility, fully. You going right to the medical unit. I don't know if you guys have ever had to go into a jail or anything. They pat you down and they look at you. That whole type of thing takes place. On the rare occasion you are given a pass to go and handle your personal affairs. Okay? I'm just saying, it just doesn't work that way. To everybody else who is very serious about their sobriety and things of that nature, one day at a time, y'all. All right? That's all we have. That's all any of us have, is one day at a time. Okay? I just wanted to come on briefly and talk about that real quick. Let you know how the fuck it works and how it doesn't. The shit I heard, that's not how this shit works at all. Okay? I'm just like, this is a bunch of malarkey. Okay? That part. But, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know when the hell I'm logging back on or anything like that. I'm taking this shit one day at a time to life. And on that note, as per usual.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.